Excellency, Chair of the event, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, I express my sincerest gratitude to the organizers, Yunnan Academy of Social Sciences, for providing me another opportunity today to share my humble views at this prestigious forum. I am heartily congratulating the organizers, especially the leadership and team of the Academy, that with their consistent, untiring efforts, they have made this annual gathering of think tanks from China, South Asia and Southeast Asia as one of the most notable forums of academic discourse in the region. This indeed is a wonderful academic service to China, South Asia, to Southeast Asia and beyond. Dear participants, we all are well aware that in September this year, Belt and Road Initiative has completed 9 glorious years from concept to implementation. Now, BRI is well into 10th year, moving towards completing its first decade next year. During this past decade, Belt and Road Initiative has doubtlessly emerged as one of the greatest ever plans of transnational connectivity and development. It needs little mention that excellent communications infrastructure, which is much needed hardware of transnational connectivity, and efficient large-scale energy generation projects, which become a key to smooth running of economic activities, have been constructed in a number of countries as part of BRI. Huge economic activity has been generated, large number of employments have been created, industries and production have flourished, trade has multiplied and quality of life has improved as a result. Belt and Road Initiative is now a wonderful set of infrastructure, financial, commercial, technical, social, people-to-people cooperation. All in all, it has been a glorious decade of win-win cooperation between China on one hand and BRI's recipient nations on the other. However, as is universally known, every set of hardware needs matching software for it to be of lasting, durable and sustainable utility. I have been saying this for a long time that for a mega scheme of things such as the Belt and Road Initiative, it is of very high importance to ensure a matching software along with the crucial hardware that it has built and that is continuously being built under it. So the question is, what do we mean by the software of Belt and Road Initiative? I would say that in terms of software, the first and foremost is proper image building. Negative portrayal by anti-BRI forces is too strong as compared to positive projection of its benefits by China and recipient countries. Ironically, untrue propaganda about the so-called debt trap, the dumping, even unfounded propaganda in the name of fallacies such as new colonialism. The propaganda is increasing despite a number of clarifications from Beijing as well as capitals of other partner nations. The need is to bring forth the truth as forcefully as the propaganda has unfolded and continues to unfold. Large-scale, specifically targeted media and social media collaboration as well as academic exchanges between China and partner nations for this specific purpose of image building need to be devised and implemented. Ladies and gentlemen, connectivity, you would agree, is primarily for the purpose of facilitating cross-border trade and smooth movement of people. Connectivity hardware is to be supplemented by free and preferential, but more importantly win-win trade arrangements for desired results. China and the partner countries need to ensure mutually beneficial bilateral and regional trade arrangements where no party feels flooded with one-way traffic of goods and services. As connectivity also is the name of smooth movement of people, for this, immigration and customs laws, regulations and procedures have to be harnessed in a way that BRI built infrastructure becomes rewarding for all the parties. We must keep in mind that whenever there is increased business activity, inter-business frictions and disputes are bound to grow. A full-fledged business dispute settlement mechanism, a few steps towards which have already been taken in recent years, would be instrumental for the long-term success of BRI. In my view, it becomes a priority in present setting. With increased people-to-people exchanges, it also becomes vital to sensitize business persons, investors, workforce and other visitors about cultural, social and religious norms of partner nations. This is of high significance for mutual goodwill to continue, for the people to feel good about each other. And last but not the least, in the prevailing setting, there is an immediate need to bridge very visible and noticeable digital divide existing between China and the BRI's partner nations, not only in this region but also across the globe. We all feel that, we all notice that. Steps towards that are also being taken, but a lot more needs to be done on fast track. To sum up, dear participants, I would like to stress that first decade of the Belt and Road Initiative, 2013 to 2023, has been a decade of building phenomenal hardware. The next decade, 2023 to 2033, must be a decade of matching software. This, in my view, is very important for the journey towards shared future, the journey towards shared destiny. I am not saying that nothing has so far been done on the points that I have raised here. Some steps have indeed been taken, but the progress on this software side is rather slow, not matching the progress on the hardware front so far. I hope that policymakers and decision makers in China and in BRI partner nations as well as in relevant institutions at international level would pay attention towards this software side. It is important, it is a priority, I must say. Thank you very much for your time and your attention.